Real life street stars. We in here. KiNg EmErY, he's back.
What's good?
What's going down?
Shit, chilling, making music, doing what I do best. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, first off, Happy New Year to you, young man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, nigga, I see you kicking up them bread 11s, man. You stand in line for them hoses?
Hey, hell nah, I got them for Christmas. Actually, my shorty got them for me.
Really.
Good black love hashtag.
Man, we just over here vibing out to your music, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
You putting in some work, man.
You already know.
What project you working on right now?
Right now I'm finished. I'm already done with my first album. It's coming out April 3rd, 2020. So
What's the name of the project?
It's called KiNg EmErY. And we got 35 tracks on there, and we getting ready to drop it soon.
I ain't gonna lie. I done seen some niggas premiere a video for next week. This nigga got a video on premiere for April 3rd.
Yeah, that's when the album coming out.
That's lit. WWYD featuring God, Body, Cash. Let's talk about that song that you have.
So basically the song called What Would You Do is basically the intro of the song is me talking to one of my homies that's incarcerated right now. He just got sent to prison or whatever, and we was on the phone right before he went when he was still in loose steroid. We was just, talking, he was telling me keep doing my shit or whatever. So the song pretty much dedicated to him, but a rat got him, some more shit. So
yeah, man, snitches.
How much time was he looking at, bro?
No comment.
So
we don't know yet. He could still appeal it and everything else. So I'ma just leave it at that.
So with those talks, what do you do to uplift him through that?
I just tell him to stay positive. He trying to get serious with this music thing, even though he facing time. So I just tell him to be confident and be positive and all this shit. So
That's real. Now the first time you came through here, you know what I'm saying, you had music out. So this is your first album.
Yeah.
So before that, what the music you were putting out, was that for mixtape projects or?
Yeah, that was just mixtapes. That was just stuff for me to build my catalog, so people can have something to look back on when this album come out and they want to hear more music and shit. So yeah, that's what the mixtapes was for.
And so 35 tracks.
Yep.
35 tracks on the first album.
Yeah.
Man, that's unorthodox.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Go ahead.
I was advised by a couple people to it's kind of basically a catch-22. I'm kind of playing the streaming system.
Hello. I thought we were about to. Nah, I'm trying to go ahead.
I'm kind of playing the system a little bit, so it's kind of like, okay, the singles and tracks already dropped, they gonna count towards the album, so it's gonna be counted as more streams and more sales and stuff like that. You know?
I gotta ask, man, what is the strategy when you drop 35? Do you just hit them with all the hard shit first? Like, I'm just gonna hit them, boom, boom, boom. Back.
You gonna Netflix the game, bro? You gonna Netflix the game?
I hate when niggas put they hardest song last.
Nah, I got it. It's all of them hard songs, so the whole project you gonna be jamming through the whole thing. I ain't put no songs on there that's just fillers or nothing like that. It's all gonna be straight hard fire from beginning to the end. We got a lot of features on there, a lot of other songs. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna touch on the features and productions. I do have to ask you though, as far as the rollout plan, are you gonna press up hard copies of a 35 track double, triple album, I think?
Nah, I did press out some copies of it was 20 tracks, but I ain't do the whole 35 because I know people ain't gonna fuck with it. If you see me on another CD, it's probably gonna be one of the mixtapers out here or something like that. They be putting out the mixtapes and stuff, just a couple songs here and there. Exactly.
Of course, even before we get to the features and the production, man, as far as just some of your favorite songs personally that you're proud of on that album,
yeah,
that you're gonna bless the world with, go ahead and give us some of your favorites, because that's the ones I'm gonna lean towards too.
All right, some of my favorites was What Would You Do? The first track called Freedom. It's a couple. Click Clack. It's a couple. Yeah. It's just filled with my favorites, but
Click clack.
Yeah. Click Clack, yeah.
Pretty violent though, isn't it?
Hey, man.
It get that way, man. Have you ever had to get on wax and get on a nigga ass?
Nah, I think that shit corny.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get on tracks and diss nobody, because if somebody come back at me and we see each other in person, why would you diss somebody if you can just see them in person anyway? And if it's really at that level, I mean, ain't nothing you can do. I feel like that shit kind of fabricated when somebody puts something on wax. Unless it's for the sport of rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
So-
I'm trying to outboy a nigga or something.
So you got a song called Boo Thing.
Yeah.
Is that on the new album?
Yeah, that's
First
on the new album.
Okay. Let's touch on the song. I actually like this song. That's my second favorite song
Yeah.
that you sent me versus the All Rise featuring Deuce Dev, another
Yeah.
talented artist. Talk about Boo Thing, man. What does it take for somebody to be your Boo Thing?
All right, so this one, I got my old lady sitting over there. So this one is just basically,
So she's obviously your Boo Thing.
basically the song was kind of like on some like, you know, side chick type shit.
Oh wait, hold on.
I ain't saying, I got no side chick or nothing, but the song was basically about a side chick.
Let's have
It's just strictly. Hold on. I'm saying this. I got your back. It's strictly entertainment. It's just strictly entertainment. So we want to hear this kind of music. Back to you, brother.
But yeah.
Gotta look out for you.
Black men don't cheat. I mean, we do.
Hell yeah, black men don't cheat. But yeah, it's basically Boo Thing. The whole concept about it is just basically just a song about you and your side chick kind of doing your own thing. You know what I mean?
So
That's
not
all
saying
it
that,
is.
you know, this would ever be you because we know you don't cheat.
Of
But is
course.
it possible to fall in love with a side chick?
Hell nah. Hell
Right.
nah.
All right. So to backdoor that. Hypothetically,
You would never do no fuck shit like that.
hypothetically, of course. How long is too long to string a side chick along? Would you say?
I don't know because I ain't never had one.
For someone, your partner who says, "Hey," if your partner says, "I got a side," if your partner says, "I got a side chick for 7 years," do you feel like that's too long, bro?
That's way too long. But hey, that's his business. That's his business. That's his business.
Let's switch this subject because clearly these niggas don't got no love for you. The man, lady she is in the building, man.
Shout out to Black Love, by the way.
All right, so back to Boo Thing because, like I said, my just said that is one of my favorite songs too. When it comes to serenading your female and doing, you know, perfect night, everything goes right, perfect date and shit.
Yeah.
How does Emery keep a Boo Thing in check?
I don't know because Emery don't got a Boo Thing.
Wait, a Boo Thing can't be the main, bro? I mean, I'm thinking like, I'm looking at my man as my Boo Thing, bro. Goddamn, I ain't call no side chick no boo. I ain't gonna give her that credit.
She just thing.
Nah, so the song you said in correlation with the song. So when you say so I don't know, I ain't in that world.
Yeah,
I got mine right there.
absolutely. All Rise.
Yeah.
I like this song, man. I feel like that was a dope song. How did that feature come together? You and the talented brother on the song.
Hey, Deuce Dale, shout out this Deuce Dale song. I'm just featured on it, so I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, Deuce Dale, he just hit me up we just went to the studio. He had a song already made. He had the beat and everything. We just went to the studio. At first, I wasn't on the song, but I told him, hey, let me put a verse on that hoe. He let me put a verse on that hoe, and we just shot the video with my nigga Kojo like 2 weeks after we made the song. So
Yeah,
That's
you've been
how
shooting
everything came
videos
through.
with him for a minute, right?
yeah, Kojo.
Yeah, definitely. I've been seeing him on the previous projects.
Yeah.
As far as for this album, even for the music going forward, who all have you worked with as far as production-wise, engineering, as far as studios you're working with in futures?
All right, so I'm working with J Watt Productions as far as where we recording and getting the engineer with my boy Scrawny Tony, aka Tonic Slam, and we out there, you know, we kicking it. He a good engineer or whatever. Also, we got Deuce Dev on the album. We got
Dope.
Rigo. We got shit. I don't want to forget nobody. Ayote. We got Johnny from the Block. We got Karma. We got shit. I don't want to forget nobody, but yeah, we got a lot of features. We got Heartbreak.
Yeah,
We got a lot of people on this hoe.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Now, how do you think you have grown since the last time we interviewed you, as far as musically?
I feel like musically, I've been able to set out a catalog so people can go back and see what I got going. I did a lot of interviews. I did a lot of appearances. I met a lot of people. So the shit, you know, and I'm getting better as far as notoriety is coming. And yeah, I'm just pushing towards getting better.
Do you have a manager?
Nah, I ain't got no manager right now. I'm doing it all by myself. Closest thing to a manager I got is my shorty over there. She kind of look out.
We're gonna talk after the interview, man.
Yeah, I got you.
So what's the name of that song that was playing before we did the interview?
Old Relationships?
That's what that's the one I was vibing to when I walked in.
Yeah, that's called Old Relationships. That's one of my most streamed songs with my boy Endless Fee. But yeah, that shit, it go in.
What's the pettiest shit you could take from a breakup?
Pettiest shit?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like my ex took like all the pots and pans and nigga couldn't cook for a week. Like just on some whole shit.
Shit, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know.
Now I was gonna say, what is the process as far as recording a track, knowing you have something, whether you run it by your girl, your boy, like who do you take your music to as far as to get criticism, as far as truthful criticism?
We always feel like women
Yeah.
are the best judge.
Win them first, him and kids.
They get to moving. It's up.
Nah, I got a trusted circle of people. I just send them to after I shoot it. Sometimes they don't like it, sometimes they do. I drop it and end up being like one of my most streamed songs. So I kind of don't put too much into like criticism or acknowledgement I get until I actually drop the song and see how the streams going and shit.
Now, you being a young artist, you know what I'm saying? Is it discouraging that it feels like you have to do so much attention-seeking stuff online in order for people to gravitate to the actual music?
I mean, it's not discouraging, but I feel like it's a necessity with social media these days. And like usually, like back then, it was so hard for somebody to be noticed. But I think it's kind of easier now that social media is a part of the plan, because now all you got to do is like, keep on, doing stupid shit or whatever. As far as me, I never was the type to do attention-seeking shit. But I will say it's kind of easier. It's very easy to like,
So you being somebody who doesn't do attention-seeking shit, how do you get the attention on yourself?
I just do features with other artists. I think that's the biggest way. Features with other artists and a lot of interviews. I think that's the best way, because you be at the studio, you meet all these artists. Even if you feel like they not on the same level as you, they got a different fan base. So I've gained my shit based off of like networking with other artists.
Yeah, have you ever thought of maybe running a gimmick? I mean, as far as
Nah.
you see it working. Have you ever? I mean, has it ever? I mean, I know you ain't did it.
Yeah.
But have you ever thought like saying, "Damn, that is a weird game plan," either beefing with someone or doing something to say, "Let me gain this following"?
Nah, I wouldn't do no shit like that, because I feel like that ruins the integrity and authenticity of your music. Because at the same time, you trying to, catch clout off of this person. What if it don't work? Now you look like a lame ass nigga and everybody making fun of you for, what I mean? For being, trying to clout chase.
I always say
and
like
shit.
this, and tell me your thoughts. The baby, before he is the baby that we know today, was walking around South by Southwest with a diaper on.
Yeah.
Which is very clout-ish.
It's clout, but I fuck with the baby because his wasn't like a situation to where he was like, he was in his parameter. He wasn't really beefing with nobody to get his clout. He ran with.
That was after. That was after. This after.
Yeah.
But no, he was doing gimmicky. He was doing.
Bro, exactly. That's the
Yeah.
point. He was making good music.
Nah, I
He
think
murked the nigga and then,
I think it was his video that really made him like push off, because the shit with the diaper, it made people look at him. But if you trash after that, that don't gain you the clout. It was his
that ain't
music and
necessarily
his
true.
music video.
Blueface.
It was his
It's
music
trash.
and his music videos. He wasn't trash, so.
Yeah, but it's because I have this debate with myself. I'm trying to figure out where the rap game is going, because there's niggas that are trash that are just popping, and then there's niggas that are good that ain't. You know what I'm saying? So it's
feel
like, do you ever just be like, damn, where's this rap shit going? Do I need to do X? Because you got 35 tracks, so I'm almost gonna take a guess that you're experimenting with a lot of different sounds.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're probably experimenting because you don't know what the fuck people like, right? So
Yeah.
how do you sit back and say, damn, what do I want to give them? Do I want to give them the rapidy rap shit? Do I want to give them a club banger? What do you do?
All right, that's why I drop so many tapes and shit. I just experiment, and as far as like which records reach to the top, because the cream gonna always rise to the top. So every record that's like, you know, my most streamed, I pay attention to that. So with this album, I'm kind of doing that same thing, kind of throwing a lot of different styles and seeing which records gonna be the most streamed. Because at the end of the day, that's all we looking at is like the streams or whatever. So this album gonna tell me what direction to go with. You know what I mean?
And yeah, very analytical, man. Some people just put them out and don't even care what the nigga be like. Hey, bro, your song doing this many numbers. They be like, oh, it is.
Yeah, I don't care to a certain extent, but at the same time, I still want to know, you know, what gives me the best shot.
Definitely. As far as you know, you're in the city, man. Coming out of Oak Cliff, man. Coming out of the D. Dallas is coming. You know, Dallas is having a rise right now. You know what I'm saying? We have a look right now.
Love
it. It's a good time to be an artist. Dropping the first track in 2020 in Dallas. Are there any artists out here or any producers out here that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet, or not even keeping it Dallas, just going beyond Dallas as far as artists you want to work with?
As far as Dallas, I say I probably want to fuck with Mo3. I was in contact with his managers probably like I want to say a year ago.
Yeah.
But then the price tag was too high and all that shit. So I was just like, I'm going to just keep working and then he going to see me or whatever. So I was going to work with maybe Mo3, Yellow Beezy, of course, because he the hottest out of Dallas right now as far as what I'm seeing. Go Yayo, Trap Boy Freddy, niggas like that. Yeah.
Definitely. And as far as going beyond Dallas, man, as far as artists that you look up to and cater to, as far as, you know, their music and kind of just respecting it, any artists that you kind of see what they're doing, either whether through music or just through grind?
Yeah, I'm fucking with the Baby, like we just said, the Baby, Kevin Gates, fucking Meek Mill, people like that, people that put out that real shit. And like, you know, I can learn something from. I don't want to just be one of these artists that's just like putting out like dance music and shit. And it's like going nowhere.
So what is it that you want your fans to walk away from after they listen to your album?
They gotta just have a full, you know, description of who I am, the type of music they can get from me. And that's pretty much the best way I can explain it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What type of music do you have the most fun making?
I like making real shit, but at the same time, I know this like an era that like everybody want to hear like some turn up shit. So I incorporate that into my shit, but I love to make real shit, like shit talking about my life and shit that's actually happened instead of like the turn up shit.
Real talk. What are your thoughts of, you know, these music videos with, you know, the sticks out? I think CJ Casino just had a video where a gun went off. I mean, no, that was Hood Fang. Yeah, Get Money Lil Ronnie had a video where a gun went off. You know, what is your thought process when you sit back, you see like, man, these sticks out in the video?
Kill the cameraman one time.
I feel it.
That's gonna happen. And then
Yeah, I ain't no disrespect to whoever that was with the straps out, but all I'm saying is like I feel like that's gonna scare the bigger corporations like away from you because they think, oh, okay, we can't put no money into this dude because we don't know, you know, what he on. I just spoke to Def Jam like not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was talking to this dude named Jeff Burrow or some shit like that, and basically we was just chopping it up just like on some regular shit before he told me what he was trying to sign me for, and that shit was like trash, but we'll talk about that later. But basically, I don't think it's good to be putting out that image. I think you should try to put out a good image to where if you go mainstream, you'll be a more presentable person that they can put their money behind. They got a big corporation and they not trying to put millions of dollars into somebody that's, you know, gonna be out here wilding out and shit.
So Def Jam hit you with the low ball offer, man. What made you not take it?
They just tried to like pretty much. I'm pretty sure we all know what a 360 deal is, right?
Okay, wait. Before we go there, right?
Okay.
Is a 360 deal really that bad? For some people, it's not though.
For some people, it's not. For some people, it is. But for somebody that's in my position, I feel like the reason they came to me with that is because I'm not in the position to where I'm bringing in already like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm still like pretty much, you know, on my way up. So I don't have that leverage yet. Exactly. So they try to. It's a game of leverage. So, you know, they knowing that they probably like, you know, they got the leverage, so they gonna try to give you whatever, and just so you can sign, so you pay all that shit back. I don't feel like.
Yeah, basically, if you 33 and older, take the 360 deal.
If you got the clout.
If you're not, weigh your options. You know what I'm saying? Man, so when it comes to this music shit as far as traveling, how far has the music shit taken you, man? Have you been to any other cities, states outside of just here? I know, of course, San Diego was a hub. Where else have you been with this music so far? I know you got so many places to go.
Yeah, so I've been to Atlanta. They fucking with my shit out there.
How was that, man? How was it? How was being an artist in Atlanta? Is probably one of the biggest things. They even go out there and say, "What do you do? I rap." That's like, shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's probably not as big as people think it is, simply because there's so many artists that live in Atlanta. Yeah. So you another rapper, they probably be like, "Oh, what's good? Let me check out your shit," like that. But it's not as big as maybe it would be like maybe in like New York or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's so many rappers.
What are your ideas of doing small markets as far as the little small towns and doing shows out there and pop-up shops and things like that? Do you feel like, because we live in such a streaming era as far as everything social media wise, is it still good to put your foot on the ground and go to some small place in Oklahoma to open up a club or something or a show or whatever?
Yeah, definitely, because the people you meet there, they gon' fuck with your shit. They gonna decide to, you give them your name, you tell them how to look you up, they gonna look you up. They definitely gonna look you up, and they gonna pass it on to other people they know. A lot of times, people don't leave the computer screen because they feel like, oh, I gotta build up my presence online, but it's something different when you meet people in person and exchange information with them and stuff, because that is your diehard fans.
That's real. That's real. I know you seen the Boosie interview.
Yeah.
He said the throatest thing that he copped was 2 keys of coke. What would be the throatest thing you buy when you sign that dotted line and get that big bag?
I think I'm gonna invest though. I'm gonna invest my shit in some property though. I know it might sound, somebody as young as me, it probably sound like weird and shit, but I invest in like my property, a property or something. Get into the real estate market and develop stocks and shit like that. Cause I'm trying to be.
Purchase you gonna make? Yeah.
You say what?
Ignorant purchase you gonna make?
Ignorant shit you gonna buy?
The most ignorant shit? Shit, I don't even know. I'm trying to,
Yeah.
If you could franchise any restaurant, what restaurant would you want to franchise?
Probably McDonald's. Everybody go to McDonald's.
You cannot lose.
He gonna have pop-up shops. Nigga
Cannot lose.
All the kids get a mixtape with the Happy Meal.
Oh God.
All right, man. So on a serious note, man, we just bombed Iran.
Yeah.
You a little worried, man? Cause I'm a little worried. I don't know.
I mean, it don't affect me personally, so
It don't affect you.
Wait. Hey, all right. If they had a draft right now, what's keeping you from getting drafted?
Young ass is going.
Yeah. What's keeping you from getting? You got some kids. You got some kids.
Are you doing 30-minute shows? This nigga say.
Are you in school?
Yeah, man. Grab the K.
hey, I ain't really worried about that shit. Whatever happens, it's gonna happen with the situation. I just, it is what it is. Whatever happens, it's gonna happen. Me, I don't really know too much about the situation, so I can't really
CNN.com, young nigga. You better go.
I ain't trying to sound stupid on the.
When you hear about some shit getting bombed though, and they do call you, they're gonna be like, Emery, hey, strap up. What kind of strap you grabbing? I know you play Call of Duty.
I ain't going.
I ain't going.
Let's put it like this. Let's just say it's in our country. Niggas just run around wild. You got the chopper, you got the K. What you gonna have on?
Well, yeah. What you grab?
The K.
Yeah.
Tried and true. Try that recoil a bitch though. Tried and true. Hey, so I gotta ask you, man. 2019, man. Of course, was it was a great year for Dallas. How was 2019 for you? And as far as going into 2020, with the album dropping, what do you expect from 2020?
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna start with the first question. I was 2019. 2019 was amazing. I gained so many fans. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people in the industry. I met a lot of people that just caught on to my music. So I appreciate everybody that's supporting me. Right now, we still building this dynasty, so we got a lot of shit to go. I met a lot of people in the industry. I met a lot of other artists and all this shit. Everybody who did a feature and everybody who I did a feature for free of charge. Appreciate y'all. And Appreciate y'all. And yeah, as far as 2020, this album is finna tear everything down. As far as 2020, I don't expect to drop nothing besides this album, but you never know.
Yeah, 35 tracks. That's got to breathe. That's got to breathe through Christmas.
Yeah, that's
through
that's gonna
Thanksgiving.
be that's
got
gonna
to
be
breathe
hard.
through the summer, man. God damn it, man.
So let's say you walked in, right?
Yeah.
Your best friend was doing heroin.
Straight shot.
Your next move.
Straight pumping his arm. the needle ain't even in yet.
Yeah, tripping. Yeah, tripping.
He's like, I got no words for that. Now I do have to ask you though, because your partner is, he's looking at, of course, I hope for the best for his appeal, because of course, we do need our black brothers out here.
Yeah.
But you said it was a rat situation that got him jammed up. I know Tekashi Tekashi's about to be free, based on just out there telling on every single partner that put him on, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First 48 was the name of his new single.
48 is a new single for Tekashi. It's coming. What is your thought process as far as just you being young and you being in the just in the game, in this game, to see like snitching or the word snitch not hold as much weight as it used to? Of course, I know he ain't out yet, but
yeah.
What are your thought process just seeing it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like it's just crazy. I was looking at like the way trolling went, so viral. You just beefing with somebody just to like call them out. You don't know how they're gonna respond. I feel like the whole thing was kind of like out of pocket. And I thought it was just kind of lame.
Were you a fan of his going in?
I fucked with it. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked
you was
with
with
it.
the
I
annex.
fucked with it. Nah, I wasn't with the annex, but I fucked with at first because I just thought he was just like a funny dude or whatever online. But then when I started finding out more shit, it just kind of felt lame to me. Now the fact that he ratted and he finna get out and all this other stuff is just, that shit is super lame.
People respect that. I wonder, do young people respect that shit? Like,
Not
if you listen to his music.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Free Bobby Smurda. Again, free Bobby Smurda.
Free that nigga, man.
Nah, he ain't.
Is he? Nah, he ain't free.
He ain't free yet.
Nah.
He coming, but he ain't free yet.
Oh, damn.
They having a whole debate about Bobby Smurda.
What?
Yeah. We gonna Google it. We gonna put it. we gonna put it in the description. Goddamn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, like you said, to not fuck with it. Do you feel just like even what happened to your partner?
Yeah.
That if you get jammed up in a situation, does just keeping it 100, does that still hold weight? You know what I'm saying out here, just from you talking to your partners, you around your people and shit. Like, do you feel like you could tell your partner some shit that you did and he hold it like with his life, or not?
I mean, the circle I run around with, I feel like they solid. They haven't shown me nothing other than that. But I don't feel like as far as the public, I don't feel like they look at ratting the same as if you like from Paris.
Nah, I get what you're trying to say.
if you from a struggle-stricken environment, they don't like look at it the same way. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
They definitely don't give a fuck about it as much as we give a fuck, cause we know what that entails, but the regular world don't understand.
Now,
that.
when you a millionaire, yeah, it's like I could snitch and not go back to the hood. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to this mansion and
he ain't gonna
hide.
have a million. He ain't gonna have a million for too long.
Bro, they signed that dude to like a $10 or $3 million deal while he's in jail. He coming out to some millions. We gonna see. You right? We gonna see.
You probably is.
I gotta ask you. Of course, the Def Jam situation is and the idea of signing to a label or being independent. Which one do you lean towards and why?
As far as right now, I lean towards like just doing my own thing, simply because I gotta, build enough leverage. I guess, for lack of a better term, I gotta build enough leverage to where I could go to a label and put in a lucrative offer for myself. So that's why I'm pushing this Money Maker Nation, this record label I'm starting. It's called MMN, and we just trying to like do our own thing. And I surrounded myself with bosses, so they on the same mindset as we. You know how they say, surround yourself around people that you want to be like? Yeah, that's what I do.
I was gonna say, how much of the student of the game are you? Because as you said, you don't have a management yet that, you kind of, doing your own deals and kind of creating your own thing right now.
Yeah.
How much do you look into like what the ones that came before you did right and did wrong? How much do you study the game?
Oh, I pay a lot of attention to that shit. Jay-Z, Diddy, all them. I'm trying to be like the next one of them out of Dallas.
Yeah.
I really study that shit. I understand how these deals work. I understand like a lot of shit that the average artist is not paying attention to.
Yeah.
So.
And the reason I say that is because, you know, you had mentioned, of course, you know, wanting to work with, let's say, like Mo3.
Yeah.
We had his manager in here, and he had mentioned that there were deals on the table at first, but
Yeah.
they didn't feel they had the leverage to create what they wanted in a deal until they felt it was right. Of course, I know he just signed as of last year. But do you know, as far as how far you want to go with what, like streaming wise, numbers wise, how far you want to do before you start entertaining more and more deals like that?
I know where I want to go, but I'm kind of trying to keep that to myself. You know what I mean? When I pop out to the label, then it'll be like, oh, damn, you did this much. You know what I mean? As being independent, I don't want to, you know, give out the secret sauce to, like, you know, before I get on. So I don't want to give out the secret formula. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. Man, and when it comes to social media, and I got to ask you this because it is a social media ridden game. And, of course, I jumped on your social. I see how you're moving out here. Do you feel, personally, one, will you let someone run your social media for you if need be? And two, do you understand like the way the social media works as far as are you ready to attack the game via, you know, the internet and kind of going, you know, that route, whatever?
Yeah, I could definitely, you know, attack it, you know, from the social media aspect of it. And I definitely let somebody run my shit, but I don't think I would let them run it like 100% of the time because I still want that contact and I want to know what's going on, like, in the world. You know what I mean?
I do see with the more people like kind of get, you know, business minded, business savvy, I do see the social media changing because they used to post like their kids and shit. Now they're like,
yeah.
nigga, every picture icy as fuck. I'm like,
yeah.
So, so I mean, like, it is a market behind it, and you know, that's my question as far as do you understand the market behind it? And if not, are you willing to hire somebody to say, hey, you know, hey, run this part, you do this, you do that, you do that, whatever?
Oh yeah, I definitely look to hiring people if it helps, but I gotta see how it expands. I don't want to just hire somebody just to, like, you know, post something here and there. You know what I mean? I need somebody that know the algorithm and really know what they doing over there.
Nah, and I respect it because you here right now by yourself. You don't have a bunch of niggas in the interview with you. And I be wondering, like, when niggas be all these niggas in it, what do these niggas be doing? I be looking at these niggas like, what do them niggas be doing? You know what I'm saying? Because all them niggas should be doing something to build the nigga, you know, talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it even goes to show more respect. And I got to give you a special shout out because you brought the drink through.
You already know.
For every nigga, for every person that pull up, man,
It's the KiNg EmErY guy on the truck.
Man, for every person that pull a real life, man, if you bring a bottle, man, you can, man, listen, we gonna roll out the red carpet, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta ask, what is your drink of choice? What is your drink of choice, man?
My drink of choice is really Henny, but right now I just got some E&J because we was on a rush to get here. So yeah.
So which one do you knock it down longer on, the clear or the brown?
Oh, brown, definitely.
The brown, it can go down.
Yeah, man, the clear make you not remember shit.
Yeah, nah, head be hurting.
They wake up like, what happened? Where's my wife at? He said, where's my wife at? Facts, goddamn. Facts. Man, so as far as, you know, 2020, the 35 album project, what's the name? You said, what's the name of the project?
Hell KiNg EmErY.
Hell KiNg EmErY coming out. Of course, once it do drop, how many visuals do you got lined up to come? I know you got some stuff dropping on the day it drops as far as premiering.
Yeah.
How many visuals do you have lined up for that project already, and how many do you plan to have ready by the debut date?
All right, so I ain't dropping no more videos before the debut date, and by the time the debut date drop, I got like 5 videos in the chamber that haven't even been released. So some videos I'm gonna have like the twist in my hair. Some videos I'm gonna have the fade with the waves and shit.
It's the same nigga.
It's the same nigga,
but facts.
But yeah, some of them I got videos that's already done and ready to be released, but I just ain't, you know, lined them up to come out yet.
Bad. It's gonna be dropping, of course. Give them the date again.
April 3rd, 2020.
April 3rd. It's going technically into, you know, what's going to be the summer, May, June, July.
Yeah.
What's your attack plan for the summer? Because of course, once it drop, it's gonna, you know, get that initial feedback. Yeah. But then it's 35 tracks got to have legs on it. So what's your attack plan for the summer of 2020?
So my attack plan is like to just watch, see which songs have the most streams and see which songs are getting the best feedback. Then eventually, I'm gonna start dropping the videos to keep it going. And maybe about August, September, I start back doing shows and all this stuff. Yeah.
There you go, man. Sounds like you got to. It all starts with a game plan, man, and definitely sounds like game plan. And of course, real life, we on this end. If anything you need from us, make sure we get them debuts and singles. We just love to push new music, so definitely make sure we get whatever whatever you got to send us to make sure it's getting put out there. It get out there.
Definitely.
As far as those that do want to get at you, that do want to work with you, that do want to kind of see what the KiNg EmErY brand is about, how can they get at you?
Get at me on Twitter, KiNg EmErY MMN. Get at me on Instagram _KiNg EmErY. Yeah, pretty much.
Definitely, man. And is there anything else that you would like to promo, man? Anything else you got going on as far as outside of music that those fans at home should know about?
As far as outside of music, now I'm focused strictly on music. If you want to fuck with the MMN record label, we ain't got everybody situated, but we got a good like 80%, so we still waiting on that other 20%. And we just, doing what we doing. Make sure y'all fuck with Rigo. Make sure y'all fuck with Johnny from the Block. Make sure y'all fuck with Deuce Dev. Make sure y'all fuck with J Money, Free J Money. Make sure y'all fuck with, Ayote. Everybody just fuck with us all, bro. We got some good shit coming out on this album.
Definitely, man. Any other shout outs you'd like to give, man, before you get up at it?
Oh, yeah. Let me give a shout out to 4K. I can't think of nobody. Excuse me if I forget you, bro, but it ain't nothing like that. Real shit. Real shit. It ain't nothing like that. I'm drunk, so we in this
man,
up.
You already know what the fuck going on, man. April 3rd, man. Hell, KiNg EmErY. 35 tracks, man.
Yeah.
35 tracks, man. So on April 3rd, y'all got to log on this video, man.
Wait. How many of them hoes trash, though?
Nah, look. What KiNg EmErY don't realize that it ain't gonna be 35 tracks because D-Town Barry Gordy gonna pull him to the side and we gonna run another play with that because that man sitting on about 3 albums. But for real, we gonna do some talking because I fuck with your music though, fool.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Real, and when y'all do get that bitch April 3rd, make sure y'all come back to this motherfucker, log on, comment, tell us what y'all feel, man. KiNg EmErY in the motherfucking building, man. You are a real life street star, man. We salute, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.